Welcome to your practice. Come into a comfortable seat. You can be seated on a blanket or a folded up towel. Set your intention. Take a nice full deep breath in. Stretch the arms all the way up. Stretch up, inhale, exhale. Bring the fingertips out in front of you. Lift through the heart. Lift the heart up toward the sky, and if it's available to you, on an exhale, fold down toward the floor. Breathing. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, same thing, coming forward and down and softening and allowing the breath to take you deeper into the shape, into the stretch. Now switch the legs. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lift, back up, stretch the arms all the way up. And bring the hands out in front of you and come into a box pose. So the hips are in line with the knees and the shoulders in line with the wrist, and you're just taking a few cat-cow poses. Inhaling and exhaling, pushing the earth away, and then dropping down. Now stretch your right arm all the way up, thread the right arm underneath you, and open. You can leave your left hand on the floor, or if you'd like, take it back behind you for a little bit deeper opening. Use the left hand to push into the floor, lift yourself back into a box, just doing the other side. Inhale, left arm up, exhale, left arm threads through. Inhale, right arm comes back behind you if you're doing that option. Breathing here, come back through center, use the right hand to lift yourself back into a box pose, curl under the toes, push yourself back, downward facing dog. Lengthening your downward facing dog if you need to. Lift up high into the tippy toes, shift the weight forward, and exhale, heels down toward the floor. Inhale, lift up high into the tippy toes. This time, let your right hip come down toward the floor. You're twisting the hips, twisting the body, going to the other side. Come back through center. Left foot steps in between the hands, drop to your back knee. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, drop to the knee. Exhale, down dog. You can use the left hand to bring the left foot forward, coming into a modified crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Right elbow outside of that knee or thigh. Hands to heart center. Open, lean back slightly, take a breath, hands come down, step the back foot forward, take a nice forward fold, grab opposite elbows, hang here, legs can be straight or knees bent. Breathe, draw the belly in deeply and rise all the way up, stretch up, look up, inhaling, exhale, right hand down, left arm beside the ear, lean to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Doing that one more time. Inhale, exhale over toward the right. And last time toward the left. Very nice. Hands down, forward folding. Head is reaching for the floor. Inhale, half lift here. Step the left foot back, drop to the knee. Inhale, arms reach upward, twisting over. Left elbow outside of that right front leg. Bring the hands to heart center into prayer. One breath. Inhale, arms back up through center, hands down. Step back, plank pose. You can drop to your knees or not. Push the hips back, roll the spine forward, drop the hips toward the floor. Resist the earth and open through the heart. Bring the hip points toward the front of the mat. Stretch through the front of the throat. Down dog and breathe. Gaze forward, walk the feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward folding down. Shake it out a little bit. Come into chair pose, Utkatasana, hands reaching up, sitting down. Now stand all the way up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your right knee up so that the thigh is parallel to the floor, hands to heart center. Now you can take the leg back if your balance is off with the toe down onto the floor, or move into Warrior C. Keep drawing the right hip down and softly land by leaning forward into a crescent lunge. Arms reach up, stretch up, back leg is nice and straight. Open through the heart center, get long through the front of the body. Inhale, exhale, right hand comes down toward the floor, right side, side plank. Lift and lower the hips is an option. You can be on your right knee or you can have the legs lifted. Anything goes here that feels good to you. Now stretch the bicep by the ear, come into plank pose, drop to the knees, push hips back, coming into an upward facing dog. Inhale, breathing in victoriously. Exhale, down dog. Walk or float the feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down. Sit, chair pose. Utkatasana, stand up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Left side, balancing on the right foot. Draw that leg parallel to the floor. Now take it all the way back. Warrior C. Warrior C. Drop the left hip point down toward the floor. Have energy in the lifted leg. Softly landing, crescent lunge. Leaning and opening, lifting back. Breathe here. Beautiful, you guys. Left hand comes all the way down. You're going into left side plank. Stack the hips, lifting and lowering. Draw the lower belly in. Taking about 5 to 8 of these, any variation that you'd like to do. Back to plank pose, high to low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving into three-legged dog. Right leg lifts, bend the knee, open the hip, and stay here, or take the right knee, tap the left tricep or wrist. Take it all the way up and back, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, tap opposite tricep or wrist. Inhale, last one, tap, and take it all the way up and back. Bring your right foot back down toward the floor. Inhale, left leg up, exhale, open, bend the knee, tap the right tricep. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, tap, pull in. Take it all the way back. Last one. Very nice. Coming all the way up and back, meeting in a downward facing dog. Now slowly start to walk the feet forward and draw the chest toward the legs. Inhale, exhale. Coming all the way forward slowly. Good. Start to bend the knees, open the hips nice and wide. Sit Malasana pose. Hands to heart center, folding the body inside the legs. Straighten the arms, moving into Bakasana. Come and bring the knees high into the triceps. Lean forward. Keep leaning forward slowly, using the breath. 1 or 2 breaths there, and then lean forward and shoot the legs back. You can do it. Roll forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Giving these things a try. Bend the knees, walk, hop, or float forward. Exhale, fold down, rise and stand up. Hands to your hips, jump the feet apart a little bit wider than your shoulders. Bring the hands to your low back, support the low back, and begin to lean and lift the heart up and lean toward the back. You're opening, just feeling a stretch, and fold this down and release. Step the left foot back toward the back of the mat. Drop to the back knee. Right side lizard pose. You can have the arms straight or be on the forearms, either one. Inhale here. Exhale, take the right arm up. Bend the back leg. Catch the outside edge of the back foot. You can use a towel or a strap if your hand cannot reach there. One breath, bring both forearms back down to the floor. Step this back into a forearm plank. Take a nice full deep breath here. Drop to your knees. We're coming into a headstand. So bring the arms close to the knees. Grab opposite elbows. Place the hands where the elbows would be. And bring the head down toward the floor. Draw the elbows towards one another as if you are squeezing a ball or block in between your elbows. Bring right knee to right tricep, left knee to left tricep. You can stay there in a nice tight little ball. You're still getting the beautiful effects of doing a Shirshasana headstand. Now bring the knees all the way back down to the back of the triceps. Roll onto the forehead. So you're rolling the forehead toward the front of the mat ever so gently, using the breath, coming into Bakasana, crow pose. Very nice. Going into Malasana, hands to heart center, drop the head. Take a few deep cleansing breaths, letting your body reset. Bring the hands all the way forward, down dog. Walk, float, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward folding down. Inhale, mountain pose, stretching up, Tadasana, hands to heart center. Bring the hands to the hips, hop the feet apart. One more standing back bend. So lifting the ribs up, creating space in the front of the body. So you're stretching, you're not just leaning back, you're lifting the body, the torso up toward the sky as you lean back. Inhale and exhale, forward folding back down toward the earth. Inhale, half lift, going into left side lizard pose. Again, arms can stay straight or come down onto those forearms. Getting long and lengthening through the body. Inhale, left arm reaches up and back, grabs that foot. Pull and draw the heel toward the bum. Make sure the left knee hasn't flared too far out. Step this back into forearm plank. Make sure the body is in alignment, and you can stay here. You can be on your knees, or you can start to alternate the feet, lifting and lowering a few inches away from the floor. Or you could even bring the knees to tap the triceps, making this your practice, meeting in a child's pose. Push into the floor, cross the ankles, thread the legs all the way through, coming into Navasana pose, boat pose. Now we're going to place our feet down, lean forward, and stand all the way up. If that doesn't happen for you, you're just leaning forward. Lean forward again, meet in Navasana pose. I'm going to show other options in just a moment. Inhale, stretch up, stand up. Exhale with control, boat pose. Feet down, lean forward, giving it a try, and Navasana pose. Here's another option. Use the hands to stand all the way up, or stay with the first option that I showed. Hands support the body as you lower down. Just finding a way to challenge yourself a bit. Now here's the last option, your Navasana pose. Lean forward as much as you can. See if you can lift the bum away from the floor. If it doesn't happen, you just try and lift it away from the floor. And then just have a nice, relaxing rest on your back. Stretch your right leg up. We're coming into Supine Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Keep the left foot, heel onto the floor. Lift the chest. Use the abs to hold you there. You can hold the back of the leg. The leg can even be bent. Inhale, exhale, switch it up. Left leg can be bent. Here I'm showing, but using the core muscles to hold you toward that leg and draw the leg toward your body. Release that down, bend the knees, pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice warm hug. You deserve it. Bring the feet down, grab the backs of the thighs and sit yourself all the way up. Now stretch the arms out in front of you, knees outside of the arms, and pulling and trying to get those knees to touch the shoulders. If that doesn't happen for you, Find what does work for your body. Just breathing and moving and pulsing. Now release. Now I like to call these the tummy twisters. Take one breath here, sit up and just tap outside. Legs can be bent straight or floating slightly away from the floor, just moving side to side. Nice full breath. Pull the knees in, give yourself a little hug. Happy baby pose. Grab the outside edges of the feet, flex the ankles, draw the thighs down. Inhale into a shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana. So bring the elbows close together, support the low back, get the body in as much of a straight line as you can. Make sure that your jaw's relaxed. And then bend the knees, pull them down toward your ears with control by using the abs. Lower yourself all the way down. One big deep full breath in and exhale yourself into your Shavasana pose. Beautiful. Thank you. Stay for as long as you like. Let yourself rest. This is when transformations happen. I bow to you. I give thanks for you. May all beings know peace.